Yeah, all them hicks singing Eagles songs. And Eagles songs are basically country songs.
Yeah, they're Southern.
So it's a new trend. The album called Kiss My Ass will feature Kiss covers by the Gin Blossoms, Tool, Anthrax, Lenny Kravitz, big pothead, Lenny Kravitz. We had him on the show one day.
Hey, Lenny, here's a question for you.
What? Long hit Lenny. The Lemonheads, Toad the Wet Sprocket, and Garth Brooks.
That's he's the one guy that doesn't seem to fit on there.
And you know the song he's going to do? Which one?
If there he shakes your hand, you better wear an iron glove. Wear an iron glove.
Wear an iron glove. Brett Butler from Grace Under Fire.
Hi there, how are you?
Another one of my dream women. She indeed has bought herself a brand new pair of breasts.
Oh my.
Merry Christmas. She treated herself to a breast enlargement operation for Christmas.
All for you, darling.
So you might want to think about that as you watch your show tonight, although I guess it would probably still have the old model, the old Brett Butler.
Just think how special she's going to be at those award ceremonies now.
Imagine what they looked like before. Like chewed on dog treats, I can imagine. Like those rope toys you can get for your dog. Sound bowl.
She got bigger ones? Because she's not,
Yes.
I would have thought.
She got a new pair of breast enlargement.
Really?
Yes.
See, you're thinking about it again, aren't you?
Well, no, I would be very happy if I were her.
And
you know?
and finally, Steven Seagal, let me see, is number one in the movies. Would you ever really think about doing that, Sherry? You're so small and petite to begin with.
Sure, I'd do it if it was safe. Yeah, absolutely.
It was safe. What does she say about that? She said that doctors filled her breasts with lead instead of silicone. She says, I will die in a couple of years, but geez, they're pretty.
And I have big, beautiful breasts.
Well, if you want to have it done, let me know.
Okay.
Because I think you can count a little cash from me.
Okay.
I used to work.
Yeah, you're thinking about it again, aren't you?
Well, no, I would be very happy if I were her.
And
you know?
and finally, Steven Seagal, let me see, is number one in the movies. Would you ever really think about doing that, Sherry? You're so small and petite to begin with.
Sure, I'd do it if it was safe. Yeah, absolutely.
It was safe. What does she say about that? She said that doctors filled her breasts with lead instead of silicone. She says, I will die in a couple of years, but geez, they're pretty.
And I have big, beautiful breasts.
Well, if you want to have it done, let me know.
Okay.
Because I think you can count a little cash from me.
Okay.
I used to work with a guy who actually paid for a woman to have a boob job.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And she was, like, married to someone else. The guy was having an affair with her and bankrolled the fact that she was getting new ones from him.
You know, I don't think Michael would ask any questions either. I think he'd be just fine with that.
So if you came rolling into the house with new boobs one day, he wouldn't be fazed at all?
He'd just be thankful.
All this talk of new boobs has made me think about the woman with a dream. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, okay, you're still there. Steven Seagal was number one at the box office. That's the last thing I wanted to mention to you this past weekend. Finally, someone beat Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh, boy, tough job.
That's the good news. The bad news is it was Steven Seagal. He's just a big doofus, isn't he, basically?
Yeah, he's a big doofus, and he makes those kind of movies that are unbelievable, action-packed, and for some people, fun.
Although this one could be better than most. It's got Michael Caine in it. Bippity-boppity-boo.
The last one I did not mind.
And the one on the ship, right? That was okay.
The only other Steven Seagal movies I'd seen have been on cable, where it's a man under siege with fists breaking up bars using karate. The last one had Tommy Lee Jones in it, and I like anything that I see Tommy Lee Jones in.
Yeah, he's a good bad guy. You didn't like that movie, Buzz?
It was my first Steven Seagal movie, and I hated it. I mean, it was terribly unbelievable.
I thought he would have been great in Cabin Boy. I don't know how Chris Elliott got that role instead of Steven Seagal. Okay, so that's number one. Ace Ventura is number two. Number three is Blue Chips with Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal.
That's no surprise that movie's doing well.
And that is followed then by the Ben Stiller movie. Mm-hmm. So make your own choices there, folks. We'll review the movies in a few minutes. Now let's get back to the calls and then on with the show.
All right.
Okay, now, what was your first name?
Well, anyway.
Elliott got that role instead of Steven Seagal. Okay, so that's number one. Ace Ventura is number two. Number 3 is Blue Chips with Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal.
That is no surprise that movie's doing well.
And that is followed then by the Ben Stiller movie. So make your own choices there, folks. We'll review the movies in a few minutes. Now let's get back to the calls and then on with the show.
All right.
Okay, now, what was your first name?
Paige.
Paige. Paige,
I have big, beautiful breasts.
please continue with the dream. Continue with the dream.
Okay.
Oh, but you got to pick it up a little bit. We're running a little late now.
Okay, so anyway, so we're walking down the sidewalk to go to the hotel, and finally you allowed Mike to come along, but you said he couldn't get involved. We check in at the hotel,
That's a dream. That's the way it's always.
That's always my rule.
and we got adjoining rooms, where the door is adjoins the 2 rooms. So you and I go into the one room, Mike goes into the other. You and I take our clothes off, and you said, I have to be able to see what I'm doing. You put on these big old glasses, these big, thick glasses. So we climb into bed. We're
That's what you've been to bed with me before, then you know. It's like, Swifty Lazar, the glasses he used to wear. I have to put those on before I have sex.
the big square ones.
Yeah, the Coke bottle. Like the bottom of a Coke bottle.
So we're in bed, and we're getting involved in some foreplay, and I kept complaining about the glasses because they were hitting my forehead, and you wouldn't take them off.
Yeah.
And
Did you
then
have a large forehead in the dream?
Pardon me?
Did you have a large forehead in the dream?
No.
Okay, just checking. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. So I started making suggestions, and one of them was to bring a vibrator into the bed, and you said no, you wouldn't have any of that.
You're damn right.
And then I wanted to have intercourse with your big toe, and you were really put off by that, and you wouldn't agree to anything like that.
And this whole time, I'm just in a room next door.
With the feet that are willing and able.
You're darn right.
And every time I made a suggestion or I wanted to try something new, and Don said no, Mike would yell, I'll do it.
Yeah, this is like
Mike's on the other side of the door just listening to this.
Yeah.
just waiting.
I'm starting to get pissed because you won't have any fun.
Oh, yeah, I won't make love to you with my toe. Gosh, I am really a party pooper.
And my husband does.
Okay. Good for him.
So anyway, so then I said, well, forget it. I said, get out of here. If Mike's going to have fun.
I probably hurt you anyway with my big long toenails.
So I told Mike to come
Try
in.
to cut you.
And he comes walking to the door, and he's already got his clothes off.
Sure.
Now this is Mike. He's already naked and ready for action.
I have my clothes off probably since I walked into the room.
So Don goes walking out, Mike comes walking in, he gets into bed with me. Now, remember that big space I told you about he had between his 2 front teeth?
Yes.
Well, he wants me to, slide my tongue in and out between this big space.
Gross.
So I did it a couple times, and then I cut my tongue.
Because they're sharp.
But,
All that bark I've been eating.
Just like my toenails.
but I did it a couple more times because that was my lover's request, and I like to do what my lover wants. But anyway, I couldn't do it any longer because it hurt so bad, and my tongue was bleeding. And he started to get really angry, and I was laying on my back, and he got on top, and he straddled me and grabbed by my shoulders and just started banging my head up and down.
Oh my God! Again, doesn't sound unusual to me. I've heard these stories about women who have been with Mike.
Telling me he wanted me to put my tongue between his teeth, and I couldn't do it. And
hey, hold on. Just tell me this, Paige. Is this a real dream, or you're just having something to drink and just making this up as you go along?
no, I'm serious. I swear to God, because
Okay.
and the strangest thing about the whole dream was that the whole while that we were in the hotel room, in the background, that Beatles song is playing. Last night I said these words to my girl.
Right.
And when Mike started banging me up and, banging me in bed,
So to speak.
the alarm went off, and that song was on the alarm when the radio went off.
Uh-huh.
So what you're saying is, while Mike was banging you, and you don't mean banging in the traditional sense, you mean he was roughing you up.
So in the words of Chuck Woolery, how did the date end?
And then when you woke up, the song you had been dreaming about was the actual song that was on the radio?
Yeah. And my husband was already up and getting ready for work, and I walked in the bathroom and said, Jesus, I was just having a dream about Don and Mike, and he said, what about their itchy brown eyes?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, interesting.
My dearie dear.
But anyway, that was the dream, and
All I need to know to make this fantasy complete is who's the celebrity that you think you most resemble?
I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you this, because this is what I've been told, but I don't think she's very attractive.
Okay, who?
Is Donna Mills.
Oh, yeah, she's a real dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Donna Mills.
She's a bow wow.
Bow wow.
Mm.
Oh,
She
God.
just looks hard to me, like she would.
Photomatch. All right.
Good dream story.
We're going to need some towels or something in here, Billy. Man, I am sweating.
Enjoyed it.
Oh, we did enjoy it. Paige, you have my open invitation to call the show anytime you like.
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay, call tomorrow.
We'll talk about Chicago.
Call tomorrow, Paige.
Okay.
Sweet dreams.
Call me in the office.
Thank
Let me
you.
give you my car phone number. Okay, Paige.
Anybody hungry for ice cream?
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Only when I'm mad, Buzz.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi,
Yeah,
Baltimore. You're on the air. Hello.
Don and Mike, you two are truly powerful men.
Oh, hold on a second. I missed my cue, sir.
Get rose, a powerful man. Strength he knows not of.
Iron glove.
If and ever he shakes your hand, you better wear an iron glove.
Say what?
Yeah, better wear an iron glove.
Yes, sir.
I need an iron phone just to talk to you.
Here you are.
Okay, I got a parody on this Nancy Kerrigan incident.
Oh, you know, we love the parody songs about the Nancy Kerrigan
Yeah,
incident.
they're wonderful.
It's on Let It Be by the Beatles.
Super. Very topical. Song that was only popular 20 years ago. Sure, let's hear it.
Okay,
Let's test my patience.
when I find myself in times of trouble, Jeffrey goes to work for me. He decides to take out Nancy Jaggalooly. And in his hour of darkness, he gets Nancy knocked on the knee. He's a Jaggalooly.
Should I give this guy the countdown before I hang up on him?
You might as well give me put some effort into it.
Jaggalooly, Jaggalooly,
5,
Jaggalooly,
4,
Jaggalooly.
3,
He's a Jaggalooly,
1.
Jaggalooly. And what?
Yeah, all right. That was
We
plenty.
have liftoff.
That was plenty.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hi.
Hey, I'm trying to reach you out here on Fairbanks, Alaska.
Huh?
I'm trying to reach you out of Fairbanks, Alaska. I travel up there for the Defense Department quite a bit.
Well, we're not on in Alaska yet.
I know, but I have all the satellites that you could possibly want. Is there a way of finding out what satellite you guys are on, the Unistar?
Yeah, probably. Hold on. There's Buzz Burbank going to his magical case.
Yeah, give me a second here.
All right, Buzz. You actually have that information, Buzz?
Yes, I do.
Hey, where'd you get all them badges? Hey, we don't need those stinking badges.
Those are my press badges.
While Buzz is looking, by the way, I have some TNG movie information.
Okay.
My cousin is a gaffer, which is basically a
Mike,
union carpenter.
hold on. Mike is already, all you had to say were those three initials, TNG, the next generation, and he's already looking outside, looking at the cars going by.
Dark out
He's
today.
like out of the room already.
No, go ahead. I'll pay attention.
Well, due to the recent earthquake, they've had to make a lot of changes and a lot of set changes. So we're looking at possibly a delay in the movie.
Jean-Luc's a powerful man. Hey, Buzz, did you find,
It's Christmas.
No, I wasn't able to find that information.
did you find the information?
No.
No information. Oh, well.
Hey, listen, I'm going to leave you on hold because I'm sure someone will come up with the information.
Okay, thank you.
So hold on a second. You're in Alaska right now?
No, I'm going back there next week.
Going back there next week. Okay.
All right.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to think of anything with Alaska. The only thing I think about Alaska is
Salmon, icebergs,
northern
tundra,
exposure.
northern exposure, the grizzly bears,
Igloos. Oh, good. Yeah, nose kissing.
nose rubbing, blubber.
Blubber. There,
Blubber.
blubber could be the best relatable about Alaska.
That's right.
Pipeline. There's a pipeline to Alaska
The
oil.
The oil.
Dog sleds.
The oil spill. The Exxon Valdez.
This is not as good as the name game.
No.
Let's do the name game. Give me a name, Buzz.
Fred.
Fred Flintstone.
Fred Sanford.
Fred Dreyer.
Fred Gwynn.
Fred Savage.
Fred Edelstein.
Fred Gwynn.
I already said Fred Gwynn.
Fred. Right said Fred. I'm too sexy for my car.
Did you say Fred McMurray?
No! Fred, come on, Fred, anybody, Fred, freaking
Fred
Fred.
Travalina.
You're king of the Freds, Mike.
I win the Fred game, thank you.
King of the Freds.
All right.
Hello, Don Mike Show. King of the Saps, king of the Freds, king of the Toms, king of the Gays.
King of the Freds.
Hello, Don Mike Show.
That is I.
Hey, any chance of talking to the guy?
Hi, yes, you're on the air.
Oh, okay. Hey, I just got a Dave hat and a Geronimo shirt from him. Just wanted to thank him for the hat and shirt.
You come down to the radio station to pick it up?
Yeah.
Well, very good.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
Well, what's your first name?
Steve.
You sound like a truly powerful man, Steve.
Hey, I can take it now.
Get good, powerful man. Strength he knows not of. If and ever it ends your hand, you better wear an iron glove.
Say what?
Yeah, better wear an iron glove.
Steve Young.
Hey.
Hold on a second. Steve Young.
Steve DeBerg.
Steve McQueen.
Steve Lawrence.
Steve. Oh, God. Steve Goldstein.
The sales guy?
Hey, you know who he is?
Your best friend.
You know who he is?
Steve Lear.
Hey, you can't play. Hold on a second.
Hey.
Hold on. We're playing the name game.
Okay.
Steve Allen?
Steve Garvey.
Steve Yeager.
Who's Steve Yeager?
Baseball player.
Chuck Yeager, right?
That's a general. That's the fly boy, Steve Yeager.
Steve Smith and the Nakeds.
Good one.
Steve
Lyons.
Okay, but who is Steve Lyons?
Baseball player. Major League Baseball player. Played for the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox.
Stevie. It can't be Stevie.
Can't be Stevie.
Steve. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm going to choke again. Steve.
What?
King of the Steves. Steve Douglas from My Three Sons.
Yeah, that's it.
Steve, I'm taking the boys to Switzerland. Charlie, what are you doing there? Shut up, Steve. Leave the door locked. King of the Freds, King of the Steves, King of the Toms, King of the Gays, King of the Saps.
King of the Saps. That's the one I'm proudest of today.
All hail the king. Man, that's 0 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, give me a name. One more, then we'll move on.
Lisa.
Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Marie Presley.
Lisa. Cult Jam, full force.
Lisa.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, finally, King of the Lisas. Finally. Mona.
Lisa Mona?
No, Mona Lisa. Lisa Mona.
Any more Lisas? Anybody get any Lisas? I couldn't think of any.
Lisa Simpson.
Ah, very good. That's a good one. Lisa Simpson.
King of the Lisas.
You are King of the Lisas. Congratulations.
Finally. Tell all the gays and the saps that I finally, and all the toms.
The saps will be happy to hear that.
And the Steves.
And the Freds.
And the Freds. Tell them I finally got my own group of followers.
Your king has been defeated.
Hello?
Hey.
Yes, what did you want? I'm sorry.
Hey, I got a great Hagerstown story for you.
Okay, are you calling from Hagerstown?
Well, no, I was in Hagerstown. I was doing a surveillance up there. I'm in law enforcement.
We are on in Hagerstown, Maryland on WARK for anyone who cares.
Good. I wish I had known that, because Hagerstown's a boring place, except for we were doing the surveillance on these guys. We followed them from Silver Springs all the way to Hagerstown.
What kind of a law enforcement officer are you?
I'm a postal inspector.
Postal inspector?
Yeah, U.S. Postal Inspector.
So you check on bad stuff that's sent through the mail?
Bombs, kitty porn, you name it. I get all the wacky stuff.
Okay.
I get the wackiest stuff in the world.
All right.
I do all what's called prohibitive mailing, so
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But anyway, we followed these guys to Hagerstown.
You ever come across a guy named Ken Stevens?
Hey, maybe if I can get his name and address, I'll write to him.
Would that, oh God, would that be great?
Boy.
Dear Mr. Stevens.
We have been investigating you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, P.S. How are your genital warts?
Hi.
All 6 of them in the same spot.
Stevens. I got his name from a pornographic mailing list.
All right, we understand. Now,
Anyway.
what did you want to say?
Anyway, I'm in Hagerstown, and walking down the street is this very large girl. She could have won one of your contests for the largest girl in Hagerstown award. And in one hand, she had a leash with a fat dog in it. In the other hand, she's walking a big pig in downtown Hagerstown. So if you get any callers up there, see if you can track her down for me. No kidding, a big, huge pig.
That's the story?
On a leash.
Why'd you call us with that? That's stupid.
No, I called you to thank you for the hat and the T-shirt. Great stuff.
But
But what's the stuff about the fat woman with a pig?
It was funny. I was in Hagerstown. That's what they do in Hagerstown. They walk downtown with their local pig.
You know, for future reference, maybe you don't start that with saying, great Hagerstown story for you.
Okay.
You just throw it out. Don't set it up. Just throw it. You saw a big fat lady walking a pig.
Listen, save us the time. Just don't call again. Glad you enjoyed the prizes. Just don't call again. You'll save us all some collective time.
Hey, but if you want me to write to Ken Stevens, give me his name and address.
That was a big one.
Well, hey, if you're going to do it, go all the way. That's what I said.
That's right. Don't take any prisoners.
You're gonna make me reach over and press the button. Make it a good one.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Well, now we'll break for commercials. Then we'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Howard Stern, Don and Mike, Gene Gordon Liddy, and the Grease Man. The most unbelievable lineup in radio history. WJFK.
Thank you so much for listening. We do appreciate it. Rob A. Downing for Transvestites, we hope. During today's show, Rudy Martzke from USA Today on Sports.
All right.
Postponed from yesterday. We hope to get that in today. Also the Donnie Countdown.
Yes.
And if we have a chance here, well, let's dive right into the movie review of the movies that we haven't seen yet, because we've been talking about that for a couple of days.
Yes, we have.
And what is this? Oh, we got a fax. You know, ever since we started that little file, our emergency joke file, whenever we have a moment on the show and things aren't going quite right, we break the glass and we get the list of the people with funny names.
Sure.
Like Harry Butt and Peter Anus and Willie G. Craps. Well, we got a whole bunch of new ones.
Good.
Let me see, who are these from? Oh, you know, there's not a cover sheet on this fax. Darn it, I think it came from Buffalo.
So we can't give credit where credit is. You think it came from the doctor?
Well, listen to this. The numbers are not only from Buffalo, they're from all over America. A guy with the last name T.I.T. First name Andre.
Andre. Oh, boy, that must be funny in that house the first day of school.
And let me see. This can't be right. Last name spelled S-U-C-K-Y-O-U-G. Sukyung.
Sukyung.
Well, Kim Sukyung.
Those Asian names, you never know, the combinations.
A guy named Dick Tinkle.
Now that is a name. That is a name to call.
Last name Furbush.
Oh, God.
A woman named Olga Licks. I'm not making these up.
Olga Licks. My name is Olga.
Peter Brain. Hammy Organ. Harry, I'm going to pronounce it differently. I think Harry Tightsworth.
Yeah, you pronounced it very nice.
Wait, what is it? Oh, my goodness. I can't. The guy's name starts with a C. Starts with a C.
The big one?
The big one, and with a Z on the end of it. Oh, my. Ain't that a name, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Let me try just one of these, then we'll get to the movie reviews, I promise.
Who are you going to call?
How about Sukyung?
Sukyung.
Kim Sukyung.
You can't get through to Kim Sukyung. Perhaps you could call Dick Tinkle.
That is a good one.
7.
Something magical about that one.
Now, I don't know if these are true. For all I know. Oh, no, that's a fax machine. All right, what was it? Dick Tinkle. Okay, from Tennessee.
Yeah, maybe he's got a southern accent, too.
4962. Stand by on the powerful man.
Yeah, Tinkle residence, Dick speaking.
Got it right here, just in case Mr. Tinkle is there. Hey, keep these coming, folks. We get a lot of these, and I often fail to thank people for faxing in. Yes, hello, is this the Dick Tinkle residence?
No, he lives in town now.
His name really is Dick Tinkle?
Yeah.
That's all we wanted to know. All right. Well, I guess there you go. There's the proof that they are real.
And you heard that. All the pressure drove him, out of the suburbs and into town.
How about a woman named Diane Douches? Where she live? In Edison, New York. 3, 2, 1. Hello, is Diane Douches there? D-O-U-C-H-E-S.
That's it.
She probably pronounced it like douche or something.
I'm sure.
I got in trouble in school once. Yes, hello, is this Diane Douches?
No, this is not. This is her mother.
Oh, Mrs. Douches.
Yes.
Hello, this is the Don and Mike radio show, and we're on the radio right now. We were calling to talk to Diane.
Oh, really? What
Yes.
radio show?
The Don and Mike radio show.
The Don and Mike radio show?
Yes.
Will you tell her that she missed our call?
No, she's home. Don and Mike radio show? No, she's not available right now.
All right, well, our very best. And Mrs. Douches, thank you for your time.
Okay.
Okay. My best to all the other douches.
It's Douches.
Oh, Douches.
Yes.
Oh, we're terribly sorry.
Okay.
You've ruined my little joke about when you go shopping, about what kind of a bag you must use.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, on the show, we'll come back to those on another time.
I'll tell you, they're real, though. That's great.
But thanks for helping us out on the emergency file. Now, Let's go right to the reviewing room. Okay, as we give you our in-depth review and analysis on all of the movies that are currently out. Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. Both Mike and I are such powerful men.
Yep.
With big, powerful brains.
Huge, powerful, throbbing brain.
We don't even have to go to see a movie
right.
to decide if it's good or not. As you'll see, in some cases, we've seen the trailers.
Yep.
And in other cases, we simply are going on the title of the movie. We can tell you if the movie's going to be good or going to be bad.
We have done reviews based on titles before, and they've been very successful.
And I mean, you go to the movies these days. Just let me pontificate for a moment about what a ripoff that is.
Mm-hmm.
What a giant ripoff it is. We went over the weekend to see Grumpy Old Men. And if you go to see that movie, please take my advice and don't leave when the credits come on at the very end.
You got to stay.
You want to stick through the credits. You want to see Burgess Meredith and all the outtakes with Jack Lemmon. That makes the movie worthwhile.
Good.
So you pay your $7 to get in, and they were charging for Bart like $5.
Right.
So you got the three of us. Frida, Bart, and I went. You're already talking about $19 for tickets before you walk in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Then you buy your popcorn. This is where they make their money, but this is what really is just busting my butt these days.
Right.
Because I've now become a big fan of popcorn. Since I've gotten on this weight loss thing, I'm looking for anything that's low fat.
Sure.
So we get this Orville Redenbacher low-fat buttered popcorn at home. It's got like 1 gram of fat in a bag.
Great snack.
And you get 6 of the bags for like $1.50 or something at the grocery store.
An unbelievable amount of popcorn.
Big, huge bag. They pop up real big. Well, I'm sitting here watching as we're buying the popcorn. We got a couple of large popcorns. Charged $4.75 for a large popcorn. And I'm sitting there thinking, this must cost them maybe 50 cents.
Right.
Tops.
Mm-hmm.
And I buy 2 of them. Then we got a couple of large Cokes, and those were like $3 each. And then my kid wanted these, man, what was the name of these things? Geez, sour somethings. We bought him a bag of these sour somethings. And then we found out on the way out that we even got ripped off on the price of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you how, because as we were going through the candy line, they've got this new innovation now at the end of the candy counter where you can scoop out your own candy.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the movie theaters have that now.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi, Boo. I was just thinking about you guys.
What were those candies? I'm talking about what a rip-off the movies are. When we went this past weekend, remember, what were those candies that Bart bought? And then we bought them from behind the counter, and then we walked over to the little place where you could scoop them out, and found out it was like half as cheap if you just walked over and scooped them out yourself.
I forget because I hate them. They're like frosted jelly candies. What are they?
You know what they're like? Do you ever have Chuckles when you used to go to the movies?
Yeah.
You know what Chuckles are? They would be like yellow and green and orange and red.
Sure, and they're hard.
Chewy? No, they weren't. Chuckles weren't hard.
No, they were like jelly-ish.
Chuckles were about this big, and they had like a sugary coating on top, and they were chewy and they were kind of gooey. Always a second-rate candy, in my opinion.
Yes.
But Bart loves them. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, man, it's been $20 just for the tickets to get in. Then it's like another $10 for popcorn. It's another $6 for the drinks, and then we buy in this bag of candy, which is like $3. And as we're walking by, Frida sees that they've got the exact same candy. That if you just scooped it out, you can get it like for $1.50 cheaper.
So they're finally giving you an opportunity to save a little money.
Yeah, except we're so stupid that we didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, but and don't you know that that's how the movies make the money anyway? They can't even make it off the ticket prices.
Well, now, that's something that's always bothered me. When they're charging $7 a head, how can you not make money? That theater was packed when we went to see Grumpy Old Men.
Most of the movies, that you pay for, the profits go to the big movie companies.
Oh, look how much movies cost to make.
Right.
Well, all right, maybe you got a point. I'm just tired of paying such big amounts of money just to go take my family to see a stupid movie. And we go to see the movies. It's not even like going to a real theater. You're in like a shoebox.
Can't you bring your own bag?
Yeah, that's the way we did when we were little, because my mother is a little bit tight with a dollar.
She's cheap.
You'd have to smuggle in your own food.
Do you know, I remember the good old days when you and I were drinking. Back in the days when you and I would go to see a movie and we would go in with a 6-pack of beer. Do you remember those days?
No, but I remember with another boyfriend that bringing in wine and cheese and having a little romantic movie-going experience.
Of course, that's with another man. With me, it's simply beer. With another man, it's wine and cheese. With me, it's just beer.
Wine and cheese. That's a neat idea to take that into the movies.
Yeah, it is, and beer is harder because that
Yeah, when you open it up. Unless you drink out of the bottle like I do, those big 40-ounce bottles.
Bring a quart bottle in there, you'll be all set.
I'm now opening some wine that Sherry and Michael gave me for Christmas.
Oh, the Chilean wine.
Yeah.
Don't drink it all in one sitting. Now, you know what it is about drinking that's funny? Also, my wife and I used to do this when we lived in California. This had to be like 12 years ago. if it would be a really nice day on a Saturday, we would go drive on the Pacific Coast Highway. Right. We would take all day, and we would just like buy a 6-pack of beer on the way. I realize it sounds awful to say in this day and age, but it was 12 years ago, and things were a little different back then. And we didn't get out of our minds blotto, but the basic idea would be we would go driving for a day and just drink beer along the way.
So it was a good windy mountain road.
A total afternoon of drinking and driving.
A really good idea.
And we used to do it like all the time. It would be like a great Saturday. Let's go for a drive on the Pacific Coast Highway. Yeah, honey, I'd love a beer.
And it wasn't just California. I was telling my sister just the other day, she was talking about a budget being tight and this kind of thing. And I said, you and your husband, I'll babysit the kids and you guys could go out. Just do a cheap date like we used to do. Remember we used to park and overlook the city of Washington with a 6-pack and how romantic that was?
But a lot of our best times growing up were under the influence of beer because we had no money. And Frida's right. We used to go out on dates. What are you doing?
I'm just nodding my head.
Oh, the voice of experience over there.
I'm smiling and I'm content. And I wish you'd go back to that. I mean, if you did, maybe we'd socialize together more often. If you went back to the beer, because boy, it's still a wonderful way to pass the hours.
Hey, listen.
Well, wait a minute. Before you do this, do a little ad for not drinking and driving.
Well, I think that goes without saying.
No, it doesn't go without saying. There's a lot of young people in this world that really look up to you. And that
please, tell them to get a life. If they look up to me, they're doomed. If they're looking at me to be a role model, they have no hope.
And we never, ever drink and drive anymore. Bart was quizzing us when we were at the homestead this weekend because we had a couple of glasses of wine and then had to walk back to our room. I mean, and
hold on. I had a couple of glasses of wine and could hold my wine. You had a couple of glasses of wine and you're like almost sliding off the table.
Well, then that says that I'm not a real drinker, and I appreciate that fact, that I am not used to holding a couple of glasses of wine. I mean, I drink so seldom anymore.
They say now that the people who hold their liquor best are the people who, that expression, are the people who are most likely to develop some kind of problem later on. That's the only thing that's going to give me help and give me hope because, man, I still can't hold it very good. I really can't.
Of course, it goes without saying, you don't drink and drive. We don't approve of that. But we did used to. I mean, it used to be accepted behavior.
You just used to be a better date all around. Come to think of it, because you used to do fun stuff with me. Not the drinking and driving fun stuff, but when we were away this weekend, you wouldn't dance with me. I had to take my 8-year-old out on the dance floor.
Oh, hold on. When we went away this weekend, I think I was the perfect husband. Not only did we get up and we exercise together, we exercised side by side on the treadmills, that we had so much stinking togetherness. I was sick of you by the time we got home. We exercised together, then we played tennis together, then we went bowling together.
I won everything.
We had all of you didn't win at bowling.
I did the second game after
Not the first game. Not the first game.
Here we go.
You know what? We played tennis today. Now keep in mind that I tore my my
medial collateral ligament.
Which has been fine.
I tore it 8 weeks ago. And they said there was a 4-month rehab. Well, today we went out and we played tennis for the first time. And I got this brace on, brace that weighs 10 pounds. This thing's big, bulky thing made out of metal. And do you know that she's got the nerve? She's running me all over the court. She's running me like a dog. And at one point, I come up limping a little bit.
And he said to me, wait a minute, Mike, he said to me, this isn't an excuse, but my leg is really sore. So all I said innocently was, gee, that sounds like an excuse. And then
and I bet you said it in that nice way.
Yeah, she did just like that. Just like that.
I mean, maybe it wasn't, but it really said. And then he said, oh, my leg, but only after he'd missed a shot, never when he made a shot.
Well, no, tell him what happened. How did the game end? The game ended with me with a beautiful volley back over the net that I didn't even see because I'm on the floor.
Times, which is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, because my leg is killing me. We're out there playing today.
But you don't scream times on a tennis court.
Well, I'm going to beat you one of these days. And when my leg gets better, I'm going to take you up on that offer and have Mike join me. And it'll be he and I against you. And we'll beat you bad.
I'm waiting.
Are you confident with that matchup? Oh, listen to that laugh.
She is.
Oh, listen to that.
She's a pisser to play a game with. That's why I won't play like Trivial Pursuit with my wife anymore. I won't do that kind of stuff with her.
Will the rule be that you get to hit into the doubles area, but we can only hit into the singles area?
We can make the rules however you guys feel you need it to be.
Then maybe Mike and I could hit into the doubles area, and only you could hit into the singles area.
If you needed that handicap, boo-boo, I'll give you that.
Yes. Okay, we'll take it.
If you have that little pride that you would ask for that.
I do have that little pride.
All right.
Honey, how long have we been playing tennis? 3 months, maybe? Seriously? Well, I hurt myself in January. We haven't played for 6 or 7 weeks. I've never beaten you. Never. Yes, I am to that point. Well, I will take any concession. I will take Mike as my partner.
Yeah, but Mike might have more pride than that.
Yeah, I think we can hit into the singles area and still beat you with both of us.
Oh, come on, Mike. Put away your silly pride.
I think we can beat her. We can beat her, Don. We can beat her. Okay. Trust me on this one. I'll work up to it. I'll start practicing.
To begin with, to find the day when you're both healthy at the same time, that's a laugh anyway.
I am way ahead of schedule on my leg. Now, they said I wouldn't be playing tennis for 4 months, and there I was out there today. Until you finally made me quit because it hurt so bad.
I guarantee you, if you start falling behind, you're going to have an amazing relapse. It'll be times all over the court.
Hey, I hate you. I mean, I love you. I love you. I really love you, but I really hate you too sometimes.
I know, boo-boo. I'm sorry.
All right.
I love you.
All right. Fix my dinner.
Yeah. After I get this wine open, I push the cork down into it.
What's for dinner? Well, that never stops you before. All it means you get a little piece of wine in your glass.
You gotta drink the whole bottle now.
Oh, all right.
You should have seen her. Nothing more embarrassing. We're sitting. This place, the Homestead's a pretty high-class place. You got to wear a tie down to dinner. Mm-hmm. So Bart and I are wearing our little suits, and we're feeling very good about it. Frida has like a glass of wine, and the next thing you know, she's giving me one of these, like she's looking at me going, trying to give me the wink with the open eye, like I could get something later if I wanted to. But she's doing this in front of Bart, and she's like half just slumped over in the chair, going, "I'm having such a good time with my two favorite men." And then Bart goes, "Mommy, are you drunk?"
You're full of it.
No, I'm not full of it.
You come here. I'm going to flick you so hard.
And that's the other thing. She's flicking me this weekend after all the stuff that we went through.
Well, it beats a roundhouse right hand to the eye.
Yeah.
She is now flicking me.
Anymore. I got to do something.
She is now flicking me. Hey, and we're sold out of the T-shirts.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty impressive? Mike, it only took us 2 years, but we're sold out of the T-shirts.
We're sold out of the T-shirts? For 3 years, and that's what I was doing before I opened the wine, which is part of the reason I have opened the wine, because you know how many we sold after 3 years?
How many?
237.
All hail Don and Mike.
Yay! Hey, does this mean we get to make new ones?
Well, yeah, we are just about all out. We've got to figure out what we're going to do.
And new ones with new artwork.
Do you remember when we originally, like all stupid DJs, we thought that we could sell T-shirts? We thought that people would buy anything. Okay, we thought we could pretty much put out garbage and you people would buy it.
No, we wouldn't put out garbage.
We found out you weren't that dumb. We thought we'd just start with T-shirts. We started with 300 T-shirts. I told my wife, seriously, 3 years ago, I said, we will sell these 300 T-shirts in a month. Mm-hmm. And it has taken us 3 years to sell. Of course, we don't do commercials on the radio for them.
We never talk about the T-shirts. That's the reason we haven't sold them. We don't let people know that they exist.
No, we don't. We didn't have that. But the next
Frida. Frida, see what I told you?
It's the scent of wine. I can't get to it. It's driving me crazy. But the next T-shirt won't have a caricature on it.
Good. The next one is going to be like, we remember those that we got the prototype wines that said, "Don and Mike, thanks a buttload for listening."
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Those are very nice.
You two are too vain to ever have caricatures. I mean, unless they did look like, Paul Newman and Robert Redford, you would.
No, I think we would both go for characters if they looked something like us. The one that's on the T-shirts, Mike looks like Ricky Ricardo.
I really do.
Look.
And the one that Unistar did, I don't look like me at all.
No.
So we've had two bad characters done of us. Caricatures.
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 Yeah.
Caricatures. Wheel of Fortune. Dodge Cordoba. Filet o fish.
And that reminds me, Boo-Boo, when I had a glass of wine and you had a glass of wine the other night, I was the one that could say every tongue twister.
Oh, yeah, that's another one of her favorite games when she's drunk now. She loves doing the tongue twisters.
I had one glass of wine.
Oh, you're bombed again. She's like, Sally says she sells wine. She goes, come on, try it now.
But you see, it's your competition that brings you together.
You're pretty brave when you're out of flick range.
Well, she's going to flick you bad.
You're in trouble.
You're going to get it when I get home. I'm very serious.
It's on your private part.
I am very serious. You flick my private parts.
Oh, my friend Flicka.
Listen to her. All right, I got to go.
Goodbye.
Hate you, but love you.
It sounds like you guys had a great time when you were at the homestead.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, sure we did. Yeah. We had a great time. All I want to say right now is 4 words, Mike.
Yes.
Jethro's a powerful man.
Jethro's a powerful man. His strength he knows not of. If and ever he shakes your hand, you better wear an iron glove.
What was that?
Better wear an iron glove.
All right, now I'm afraid I wasted all the time on the movie reviews here. Let's do a couple of them real fast, and then we'll move on to get Buzz's news in before the top of the hour here.
All right.
Very briefly, thumbs up or thumbs down on these movies that are currently playing? The movie Blue Chips, Nick Nolte, Shaquille O'Neal, Mike.
Don't care for this one. I just, I think that the basketball theme has been a little bit run into the ground, and this is just another one of those. I like Nick Nolte, but I'm tired of athletes too trying to be actors when they haven't even had enough time to be considered a veteran player. So I give this a thumbs down.
Have you seen Shaquille O'Neal, Mike? Have you seen the talent this man brings to the screen?
Oh, God.
No, of course I'm with you. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. What's stupid Shaquille O'Neal doing in a movie?
There you go.
He's not even good in his commercials. The next movie, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I can't vote on this one, so you do this one on your own.
Just let me say, Tanya Harding would love this movie. I don't want to say this movie appeals to a lowest common denominator in society, but if you live in a trailer park, I'm betting you've already seen Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
All right.
Thumbs down on that. The next movie, let's see, Reality Sucks, the Ben Stiller movie.
Is it Reality Bites?
Oh, I'm sorry, Reality Bites. Well, you know. Same difference.
Reality Bites. This movie looks like it might be funny. I might give this one a go. It just it looks like it's got some good writing, and the actors are, while they're a little mangy and a little cheesy, I still have to give it a thumbs up because it looks like it might be funny.
Here's why I give this movie thumbs up. Because of the genetics that made the movie. The genetics that made Ben Stiller.
Great angle.
Jerry Stiller,
yep.
Ann Mara. How can you argue with chemistry like that?
Oh, man, the genetics of comedy and good looks.
Next movie, The Getaway. Okay, I'm going to give this one thumbs down, and I'll tell you why I'm giving it thumbs down, because I saw Alec Baldwin on Saturday Night Live doing this skit with Adam Sandler where they were like a Boy Scout counselor who tries to molest the young guy, the young Boy Scout. Like Alec Baldwin is licking this guy's fingers, and
Canteen Boy.
I can never bring myself to see another movie with Alec Baldwin. So thumbs down on The Getaway.
I'm going to give it a thumbs down for this reason. I saw one of my favorite all-time movies is The Getaway with Steve McQueen and Ali MacGraw. I think that was one of the finest chase movies I have ever seen in my life, and it just pains me that this married duo is going to attempt to improve upon what I think was the best, the original, so I give it a thumbs down. Don't bother with it.
All right, let me see. The next movie oh, man, we don't even have time to do this. Let's cut right to the chase. Now showing at the Fox Chase Theater. Rated XXX, Indecent Exposure.
I give it a hearty thumbs up. I believe, I'm not sure who's in that one. Is it Marilyn Chambers?
It's Jim St. James.
Oh, dear. Well, all right. I'll give it a thumbs up. I love it anyway.
I give it a rigid thumb up. Also showing at the Fox Chase Theater, Flesh and Ecstasy. This also rated XXX with Kim Carson.
Oh, Kim Carson.
Oh, she's excellent.
Yeah, Johnny's daughter. I give it a big thumbs up. This is wonderful.
She's excellent. Yeah, if you could picture Johnny Carson as a woman in a porno movie. I did not know that.
I was so naked.
Next movie, also rated X, starring Joe Storm and Kelly Nichols, Heaven's Touch. Let me just say, this movie is a classic.
Yeah.
I give this one another rigid thumb up.
Same here, thumbs up. A Touch of Heaven. Everybody should enjoy that.
And then the last movie, John Holmes stars in All Night Long. Need I say more? The man, the legend.
Right.
Again, rigid and erect. Thumb up in the air, straight proud for all to see.
I'm right behind you.
Saying, look at me! Look at me!
I am right behind you, but I'm a little bit to the right. So I give it also a thumbs up.
So if we review now, the movie Blue Chips. We agree, that's thumbs down.
2 thumbs downs for that one.
Reality Bites, we give it 2 thumbs up.
Looks good.
The Getaway, we give it 2 thumbs down.
Dumb.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Mike saw it. What does that say about Mike? I did not see it, so I can review it and give it thumbs down.
Right.
And then, surprisingly, we agree on all 4 of the last movies. Flesh and Ecstasy.
Yeah.
That was 2 thumbs up. Indecent Exposure, 2 thumbs up. Heaven's Touch, 2 thumbs up.
Right.
John Holmes, All Night Long, 2 thumbs up. Enjoy yourself at the movies. The balcony is closed.
See ya, everybody.
When we come back on our next edition of the movies we review, we haven't seen yet, we have a special little supplement here with all the movies that will be coming out in the next 3 months.
Oh, boy, that'll be an advanced screening.
Including, like, City Slickers 2. Now, there's a movie the world really needs. Beverly Hills Cop 3. Maverick, It's Pat.
All right.
The movie about Pat from Saturday Night Live. Being Human with Robin Williams, Bruce Willis, and The Color of the Night. The Naked Gun 33 and a half. The Final Insult, Shirley MacLaine, and Guarding Tessel. A whole bunch of new movies we can be very judgmental on before we even see them.
Hallelujah.
Now we got to do a quick break. There he is, Buzz. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi. Think you're going to get in before the satellite here at the top of the hour?
No, I don't think there's much chance of it at all.
Good. I didn't want your hopes to be dashed. We'll be right back. Buzz will give you the news after this.
Radio Gods. Don and Mike. 106.7 FM, 1300 AM. And Baltimore, WJFK.